What's up, y'all? It's Jurnee Elise here. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and comment to this video before it even starts. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. So let's get right into it. Today's video is on college dorm room essentials that you're going to want to have in your room. You know, you don't have to get everything that I put on here, but it's basically a packing list, and I found so many links to everything that I'm talking about, and I've listed them all in the description box. And I know that right now is a really tough time with everybody, and a lot of incoming freshmen would normally do a grad party or something like that in order to get money to get their dorm room essentials, or even they're giving gifts, and I know we're not able to have those right now. So because of that, my little sister, she's an incoming freshman at TSU, and she decided to do a college dorm room registry at Target. So basically a registry like how you would do for a wedding or a baby, something like that. So she did that, and basically she just chose all of the college stuff that she wants for her dorm room, and you send the link out to people and they can purchase anything that's on that. And I thought that was a great alternative for a grad party. So yeah, that's why every link that you'll see that's in the description box is something from Target. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that this is the cheapest option. So you can still, of course, do your own research, but I wanted to make it kind of easy for some people. And I did try to find some of the cheapest things that was from Target, but other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoy it, and we're about to get right into it. So the first thing is a mattress pad. So they go by different names, like a mattress pad, mattress topper, something like that. So you're gonna want that to put over your bed, because of course you get a mattress, but those mattresses are hard. The one I found is $36.99, and it's a little cheaper than the one I bought for myself when I was going into college. I originally bought a Serta, and it was from Kohl's. So if you want to check that out at Kohl's, you can check that out at Kohl's as well. Next on the list is bedding. So I found one for men and one for women, and these are, one is pink and one is blue. So I found these on Target, of course, $44.99 or $59.99. So you guys already know you need your bedding. Next we have sheets. Now sheets is kind of tricky. Like even with bedding, like you want to sleep on something that's really soft and everything. So I got my bedding and my sheets from TJ Maxx and Burlington Coat Factory. Burlington Coat Factory has like stuff for, it's really cheap at Burlington Coat Factory. So I got my sheets actually from Burlington Coat Factory for cheap, and they're really nice sheets. Like I got like probably 4 or 5 packs, no, about 4 packs of sheets, and that comes with the sham, the fitted sheet, the pillowcase, all of that. I got that from Burlington, and I got my bedding, my duvet or my actual comforter, I got that from TJ Maxx. But because this is a Target based thing, I put Target links. So yeah, these are the sheets from Target, and they're $18.99. No, I guess you would really have to check them out to see, are they soft enough for you, but put sheets on your packing list. Next, I have a rug. Of course, you don't have to buy a rug if you don't want one, but I enjoyed having a rug in my room. I had myself a small rug for myself, so when I stepped off my bed, I stepped straight onto my rug, and then I would put on my house shoes and go on walking around the room. So we have a rug for $29.99 at Target, or I got mine from TJ Maxx again. So TJ Maxx has some great things for great prices. Next, I have an extension cord, and that's $2.99. So you're gonna want your extension cord if you're laying in bed and you might not have an outlet right next to your bed. So you might want that for that. Then I have power strips. So a power strip is really essential, because if you think about it, there's probably about 4 outlets in your dorm room. So 4 or 5, maybe 5. So there's probably like 2 on your side of the room and 2 on your roommate's side of the room. But think about all the stuff that you're gonna want to plug up. So the power strip is big. You really need that. You might need 2, but I only needed 1, and that's $11.99. Next, we have a desk lamp. So sometimes your desk might already come with a light on it, already attached to it, but I think it's also good to have another lamp. I've always had another lamp as well, and it just gives me more lighting, and I love that. So I found one for $11.99 at Target. I got mine from Target as well, but mine was like 20 something, and you don't need something that's that, you know, grand. So this $11.99 lamp definitely should work. Next we have dry erase board with markers, and I found one for $7.49. So it's a small one. So what I would do with that is put it right next to my desk, and with that you can just write down different things that you have to do or a to-do list. And if you sit down at your desk every day, you should see that. So that's why I put mine next to my desk, and it was a small one just like the one that I'm showing you guys, and it worked really well for me. It helped me stay on top of some of my stuff. Next I have a calendar, and that's $7.99. You don't necessarily need a calendar if you truly stick to your calendar on your phone or your laptop, but a calendar is still really good to have. Next we have a fan. A fan. You will need a fan. So I don't know about other schools, but at my school, Tennessee State University, if you're living in the dorms, it gets to a point where it's hard, because think about it, you go into school and there's air. Then Tennessee will hit a point where it starts to get cold out of nowhere, and it's like now you want the heat on, but the air is still on. Then next thing you know, they turn the heat on because it's been cold for a couple of days, and then out of nowhere in November you get some hot weather, and now it is blazing in the building because they don't turn the air back on. Once that heat is on, the heat is on into the spring. So with that being said, you're going to want a fan because it can get hot sometimes. So I found a box fan, a black one, and it's $19.99. I got mine from Target or Walmart. I can't remember exactly where. So of course, like I said before, just check your pricing on different places, but box fan right here, $19.99. Okay, next I have a broom and a dustpan. So you might not really realize that you would need something like that, but you do need to clean your room. Like, you need to have one because it can get dusty, you can spill something, all of that. So, you know, it's great to have a broom and dustpan. I found that for $12.49. Now, there definitely are some cheaper ones that you can find, but I have that one and I really like that one. You know, some dustpans, they be bent up and they don't really be getting the stuff in it, so that's why I did that one. And next I have a Swiffer. So the Swiffer is great because you might spill things. Like I know plenty of times I've spilled things that's sticky, or you might even walk into your room and it's raining outside and now there's like dirt or mud in your room, and you do want to, you know, have something to get that up. So I found that for $11.99, and it's a starter kit, I believe it is. So it might only have like 10 of the sheets in it or something like that, but you won't use it a whole lot, so that's still something to get. And I'm sorry, my list is kind of jumping around. I meant to organize it, but it's been so much going on, I don't know what happened. So next I have a treasure chest. So I found this at Target for $49.99. I also have one. I have a hot pink one, and it's so cute, but I couldn't find that on Target. So I used my chest for, I had a lot of shoes in there. Like I really keep all of my shoes in my chest. You can use it for extra storage, basically. So next I wrote down bed storage. So this is for underneath the bed. I had about 3 of these in my dorm. Well, I still have 3 of them. And I have a lot of just random things sometimes, or papers, or notebooks or binders, and I really needed some extra space. Mind you, I have a lot of stuff, so you might not need these if you don't have that much stuff, but I have a lot of stuff. So I had 3 of these extra, and I put these underneath my bed, and I found those for $10.99. Next, there's bed risers. Now, depending on the bed that you have in your dorm, you might not actually need bed risers. I bought some and I realized I didn't need them until sophomore year. So the bed risers that I found are $7.99, but what I meant by you might not need them is some beds, they actually rise by themselves, like with slots on the side of the bed, so you can lift it up on your own. So next, you're gonna want a 2.5 cubic feet refrigerator. And I said 2.5 because most schools will say that it has to be 2.5 or less, but I couldn't find a 2.5. I found a 2.7, and I know it's a lot of money, but it was $119.99. I had somebody else buy it for me, so that was great help. And they might also get cheaper when it gets closer to school time, and it might be cheaper at Walmart. So like I said, check your prices. But I went into school thinking that I was gonna share the refrigerator with my roommate because she had one. But when you look at these refrigerators, they're so tiny, like 2 people can't share them. And you're gonna have fruit, you're gonna have different things that you wanna put in your refrigerator, and you need your own. A microwave is next on my list, and I found one for $69.99. Now I know I did not pay $69.99 for a microwave. I can't remember how much I paid, but it was less than $50. And maybe that shows because it wasn't the best microwave. Like, it was okay, but it didn't have the same wattage, power, whatever. But I found this one that was the cheapest one I could find at Target for $69.99, and it's a black decor or whatever you call it. So yeah. Then I had spoons, forks, plates, cups. Now you can get plastic ones. I had 2 plastic bowls, 2 plastic plates, and 2 plastic cups. But you really don't need that for real. Like, you could just get paper ones, and that's totally fine. Like, that's totally fine. That should be less than $10, and you'll find that at Walmart. Next, I have washcloths and towels. So with the washcloths, I found them for $6.29, but honestly, that's expensive for just one. That's very expensive for just one washcloth. So, what I suggest is Burlington Coat Factory or TJ Maxx. Now, I would do Burlington Coat Factory because that's where I got mine from, and they have packs. TJ Maxx does as well, but like I said before, Burlington Coat Factory, the stuff is cheap and it's actually great quality, like really good quality, better than these ones at Target, honestly. And you'll get a pack and more for the price. So I would try Burlington Coat Factory or TJ Maxx if it's open in your area right now. And for the towels, I found one for $12.99, and again, that's kind of expensive for just one towel. Not kind of, it kind of is, yeah, for just one towel. So again, I try Burlington Coat Factory or TJ Maxx, and like I said before, I got my towels from Burlington. So next, I'm gonna get into some of the laundry stuff. So I said laundry detergent, just so that you don't forget. And then I also said stain remover because I swear we'll spill stuff on your clothes. Or not will, but you might spill stuff on your clothes and you want some stain remover. I've done it so many times. So definitely remember some stain remover. You'll probably want some bleach too. I don't know. I don't really wash with bleach. My stuff stays white and I don't really wash with bleach. So you could do bleach. So next I have a laundry hamper. I found this one that's next to me for $10, and it's just a simple one. I chose this laundry hamper because this one is one that can fold down, or it can easily squish into corners. Now, you can choose whichever one you like. I know a lot of people like the ones that are the hard plastic and they roll. Those are definitely cool because they're easy to take it wherever you need to go because you can roll it. But again, I chose that one because it's easy to get small if you need to hide it or move it out the way. So next on my list, I have a shower caddy. So most of you guys are gonna have community bathrooms, so you're gonna have to travel back and forth, and you might not wanna have to carry your stuff in your hands. So a shower caddy is great. Keep your soap in there. All that good stuff, you know, anything that you need, razors, all that stuff. So I found one for $19.99. Again, you can probably find a cheaper one, but this is more of just a list and I wanted to throw in the links just to be nice. So shower caddy, then I have shower shoes. I couldn't find a good link for them. I believe I got mine from Bed Bath & Beyond, and mine were legit shower shoes. Like, they had the holes in the shoe so that way the water like ran right through the shoe, if you get what I'm saying. I couldn't find one, but some people just use their own flip-flops or stuff like that. Shower shoes, you don't have to spend too much money on them. Next, I have a toothbrush cover, and I found a pack of 4 for $1.99 at Target. So you might want something to cover up your toothbrush head. Next, I have a trash can on my list. So you're gonna want, you know, a small little trash can to throw out little little things that you need, and that's $4.99 at Target again. Then I have a lint roller, and I found one for $4.69, and that one has 120 sheets, but there is one that's like 99 cents or something. Find what you need. You don't have to overdo it. I just use a lint roller a lot, and you want to make sure, you know, even when you're wearing business professional clothes, you don't have lint on your stuff or hair or anything like that. So lint roller, great, don't forget it. Moving on, you're going to want an iron. I found an iron for, excuse my dog, I found an iron for $24.99, and that's a black decor. And yeah, I'm sure there's a cheaper iron that you can find, but that one looked good. My iron that I found that I actually use is cheaper and it's still fine, so find what works for you again. Next, I found an ironing board, and I like these because they fold up and they get small. So I have a small one, but I actually want to get a bigger one now because my clothes they're just too big to go on that little ironing board. But I found this one for $10. Next, I have hangers. So Target has hangers, they're $2, and I have a whole lot of packs. So these are 18 pack hangers for $2, which is super cheap. You can also get them from Walmart for a great price, and you're gonna need a lot. You'll probably need a lot if you have a lot of clothes. And I also added on these hangers that you can hang pants on or multiple things, and that's $7 at Target. I use those as well for my pants. So I hang all my pants on there because it saves a whole lot of space. So for the wall hooks that I've used before, I'll just stick them on the wall somewhere, and I've used them to hang like a calendar or hang a robe up, something so that way I can easily grab it. And I've also used it to hang up my curtain rod, so we'll get back to that in a minute because I'm coming to that. Then I also wrote down command strips. I used command strips for wall pictures that I had, and you'll find like these ones I have right here for $7.99. You'll find those, and they basically stick to the wall and stick to the picture, and you just place it up so you can't see anything, like the picture is just there, and it won't take the paint off the walls either, so those are great to use. And then if you're looking for pictures to hang, I wrote down TJ Maxx as a good place to look. That's where I got my pictures from, and you can probably find some at Target as well, but I found mine at TJ Maxx. So next I wrote down some first aid things. So you don't really have to go overboard, but I wrote down Band-Aids. Basically, I found a pack for $6.99. Next is cleaning supplies. So cleaning supplies, of course, whatever you prefer. Next, I have medicine. Don't forget that you might need some Motrin, Advil, Tylenol, whatever you like to take. So make sure you have that. Next, I have a door mirror, and the one that hangs on your door. So it's really important to have a good one. I know Walmart be selling them real cheap ones, like the real thick one, the real thin ones that are cheap. I don't like those. I have a really good one that's thicker, and it's from Target. I actually have it right here, but I don't want to move it because I'm using it. But I'll insert a picture of that one, or the one that I found from Target. That's the same one that I have. So you don't want the ones that, like, when you look at it, it makes you look like this. Like, I hate those because they're not good mirrors. So you want to make sure that you're getting a really good mirror. So I found one for $16.99, and like I said, this is one that I have. Next, I wrote down a desk mirror. So I know some of the rooms, well, most rooms come with a mirror in the room, but I like a desk mirror because I'll get ready and look at my desk mirror. So you'll want one, and that is $14.99. Of course, like I said before, there's some cheaper ones out there. Next, I have curtains and a curtain rod. So you really might not need this, but I used it in my college apartment. So I basically took one of the command hooks that I told you guys about earlier, and I placed those up on both sides, and then I took the curtain rod and I put the curtain rod on top of that, and first I slipped in the curtains. So the curtains had the holes on them. Like, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna find a picture if I can. But I used that, like, I just thought of it like, oh, I could just put the rod on top of the hooks to hold it up. And that's how I use my curtains. I don't know how everybody does them, but curtains and curtain rod, if you like that, if you want that, you could do that. So I found some curtains for $24.99 at Target. I originally got mine from Kohl's because I originally got mine from Kohl's because I used to work at Kohl's. So yeah, that's that. But these ones look good at Target as well for $24.99. And then there's a curtain rod that's $14.49. I actually got a cheaper one at Walmart though. So you can search Walmart. Scout. So you can search Walmart and it's easy to find those. Please excuse my dog. I'm sorry. Like, she's crazy. So next I have desk supplies, as in pencils, notebooks, paper, all that good stuff. I didn't find links for all that because you guys know what you want to get. So that stuff, again, it's cheap at Walmart. I would definitely go to Walmart and do all of that. Target definitely does have a really good school section though. So you could try either one. It might be cheaper at Walmart though. So just test it out. So next I have a printer. You know, some dorms do have printers in them, or the library of course has a printer, but I personally loved having my own printer because a lot of times them printers, they wasn't working, or people wasn't fixing them, they wasn't putting the ink in them or not the paper. So I loved having my own printer, and the one that I found for you guys, it's a HP OfficeJet 3830 wireless, and that is $99.99. Now I know it's expensive, but it's gonna be expensive, but it's great. Like, it's wireless and it works so good. I've had that since freshman year now, and of course, like I said before, somebody else bought it for me, but I love it. So I think you guys would really like that one. Next, a TV. So this is of course optional like everything else. You really don't need a TV, especially freshman year, but I did have a TV sophomore year, and then junior year in my apartment, I had a TV. But I found a 32-inch TV. It's a smart TV. It was $129.99, and it's a Roku TV. So yeah, that was the cheapest one I could find, and you might like that. So if you like that, that's right here, link in the bio. Next, I said extra drawers for your desk, to go on your desk. So what I did with these drawers is I put things like pencils and stuff in those, and I also put in another one like stuff like some of my makeup. So you might like something like that extra to go on your desk to keep you a little bit more organized, and I found those for $10.99. Lastly on my list, finally, I had extra storage drawers. So I'm gonna put the picture right here, and those are $15.99. I got these exact ones. I bought them from Target, of course, and I have, like I said before, a lot of just random things, and sometimes it's hard trying to find spaces for them to go. Like my freshman year, I had a lot of space in the room, but I also had a lot of random stuff. Like, you know, sometimes you just hold on to things that you really don't need. So those drawers came in handy, and I was able to use those to store a lot of my random things. So now you've just reached the end of the video. So I really hope that you guys like that. Again, all of this stuff, I think that you still should go and look for your own if you want to see different prices. But again, I really just wanted to treat you guys and give you guys some links to all of these things so you could make a registry if you'd like to do it. It's an awesome idea, like I said before. But yeah, I really hope you guys like this, and I hope it helped you guys out a lot. You know, comment some things in the comments if you have any other suggestions, or if you want to just talk, we can talk in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to subscribe as well. I have new videos coming. It was every Sunday and Thursday, but I think I'm going to change it to every Monday and Thursday. So keep on looking out for my next video. Turn my post notifications on, and thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, and I'm so sorry for my dogs barking or any other noise that you guys hear in the background. I'm at home, and it's just like in this big house, I'm trying to go different places where everybody is not at, and people are still interrupting my videos. I can't escape them, so sorry.